Welcome to Ouch. Was that a ghost? This podcast may contain graphic material, which some listeners may find disturbing. Listener discretion is advised.
Help me.
Now that we covered that, here's your host, Liz.
Welcome back to Ouch Was That a Ghost with Liz and
Cousin Kate.
hanging in the closet.
I'm in the closet. I hope it works.
No, I was just thanking you for your amazing dessert you brought to Thanksgiving.
I'm so glad everybody appreciated it.
They were homemade cigarettes inside of little ashtrays.
Yeah.
They were so good.
They were pretzels dipped in Ghirardelli. This is very important. Ghirardelli white chocolate. And then with red frosting on the tip. And then in the ashtray was chia seeds, which don't really taste like much or anything, but I didn't have anything for like the ash. So I just sprinkled those around in there. And I made 3 whole ashtrays full.
And all the children are hooked now.
I know. We got the photos to prove it. Oh, yes. Well, I was just listening to you talking about your refined white couch, and I'm wondering if you made any moves forward on that.
So I have one sitting in the shopping cart, but I have one more set to go look at tomorrow. I didn't have time to today, but I think I am going white. I'm just I saw one online and I saw one in person. The one in person I love. I just want to see the one that was online in person to decide.
Perfect.
But
Excellent.
I'm taking the leap.
I can't wait.
It's a stressful venture, but I'm going to do it. I think you only live once. You know what I mean?
You're really getting crazy in your older age.
I'm nuts.
I'm so happy. It's wonderful. I hope I can come and sit on it.
Absolutely. Any throw pillows you put on a white couch will look amazing too.
Oh, I didn't even consider that.
You could go hot pink. You could go green, black, anything you want. The sky's the limit.
You're crazy. You are crazy.
I know.
It's just wild abandon you have. It's good. I like it.
You're not supposed to talk about, but we're going to be talking about it. So I hope I'm not pissing off too many people with this.
Okay. Well, I'm in the closet, so nobody's going to hear me. I'm pretty safe over here. You might want to do the same.
Yeah, I'm still in the closet. Door's locked. So
okay. All right.
So today I'm covering a terrifying creature. Some people say cryptid, some say no way, some say lore, legend, whatever it is. It originates from the traditional Navajo folklore.
Okay.
It's called the Skinwalker or Yi Naldalushi, which means with it, he goes on all 4.
Oh God, this sounds scary. The skinwalker, you know what it makes me think of? Silence of the Lambs.
Why? Just because he peels the skin off? Do you know the Hannibal movie? I was watching that with my friend and we ordered Chinese food and I got like beef and broccoli or something. And the guy peeled his skin off his face and I was a vegetarian for 3 years after that.
True story?
True story. It's your fault. You do this to me. You turn me into a vegetarian occasionally because you talk about like how gross it is. And then I get grossed out and I won't eat meat for years. And then my family gets mad at me.
Oh my God. I didn't know that I had that effect. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not a vegetarian now though.
I go back and forth. I'm not either right now.
Yeah.
But when I get yucked out by something, because I remember a few years back, I saw that they were like, what do you call that when they put something in a bag and take all the air out?
Vacuum seal?
Yeah, vacuum seal. And it was like all rats in a bag. And when I saw that, I was vegetarian for a full year. I was so grossed out. I was like, they could be putting that in anything. I want to know it's tofu or I'm not eating it. Oh my
God. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. It can be scary. Yeah.
And when you see the amount, like in hot dogs, when people in the house eat them, there's like such a high percentage of hair, nails, random skin cells, everything that can be in hot dogs, and that's fine to eat. Like, I'm good.
Yeah. I know. It's really weird. It's really weird. But I think that, I just lost my train of thought. What were you saying about? Before being a vegetarian, what were you saying?
On the story? Oh, we were talking about Hannibal Lecter.
We're talking about, yes. So I never saw Hannibal because I was so traumatized by. I never would. I was so traumatized by that first movie that it still bothers me. So when you said that Skinwalker, that's what I think about. So anyway, go ahead.
These are more like if you see online, when you see there's a lot of AIs of these, and it will be like a horse that turns into a person, or a person that like goes down into a coyote or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like that smooth, almost snake-like transition. But it says the creature is not born this way. It's born human, and it's usually a healer that chooses to be one. And they're specifically out of the Navajo Nation. And there, magic is accepted, and it's just part of their way of life. They have medicine men, which are like good and healers, and witches they see as dark and bad and wanting to do harm. Those are the ones that are skinwalkers. But to be a medicine man or medicine woman, they need to learn both sides. They need to learn good and evil.
Oh.
So the Navajo, they believe that skinwalkers were once benevolent medicine men who achieved the highest level of priesthood but chose to go to the dark side in order to gain the ability to shapeshift, to be shape-shifting witches.
Well, I would do that, wouldn't you? I mean, you could be high and pious, or you could be a shapeshifter, so think about it. Shapeshifter sounds pretty good.
Well, the way that they're created is vague. There's a lot of misinformation or lack of information of the subject because it's not talked about really amongst themselves, but especially to people outside of the Navajo Nation.
Okay.
They see them as very real. Like they're not like, a fairy tale. They believe that talking about them brings bad luck and makes the likelihood of seeing one, more.
Oh, so you chose me to talk to about this?
Yes.
Oh my God. I knew there was a catch to this somewhere. Here I am minding my business in my closet. I am so screwed when I get out of here. Violet's probably going to be a cat or something. You lured me in.
But you're in now. You already chose your side.
I understand. Listen, I understand.
They're said to be created by performing a sacrifice, like a person killing someone really close to them, like a loved one or a family member. And then other ritualistic things are said to need to be done, like incest, cannibalism, or necrophilia. But it doesn't get into like any details. I think that they just don't really share it.
So wait, these are all the dark side things that need to happen in order to create one of these creatures?
Yes, a high priest of, a medicine man has to make that decision and follow these rituals, and then they become a skinwalker.
Okay, but do the rituals include having to do all bad stuff?
Yeah, it's very vague on what. Those 3 things were listed, and I've seen killing a family member as, like, probably the highest. So, it's so vague because they don't share. But I've gotten this requested multiple times, so I was like, I kind of got to tackle it, even though we're not supposed to talk about it.
Yeah, it's a don't ask, don't tell kind of situation. Well, it sounds like...
I guess... No, go ahead. I need a sip of my Fresca anyways.
Oh, you're so lucky. You're just going to rub it in my face and I got nothing over here. I'm parched. I forgot what I was going to say anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, skinwalkers get their name from the skin or the skull they wear to transform into. The creature, even though its name means to go on all 4, it's not exclusively one that goes on all 4. Like, it doesn't have to be a 4-legged animal.
Okay.
Some say they can transform into any animal. Some say only some. But either way, I see eagle, crows, owls, foxes, wolves, and coyotes as the more popular ones.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those ones are good because they're sneaky, they could fly, they could do stuff like under the radar. So that's probably why they picked them.
I've seen some people compare them to werewolves, but skinwalkers and werewolves differ because werewolves have to change at night and skinwalkers can change at will.
And they don't howl at the moon either, do they?
I don't think so.
Just saying.
The way to pick an animal to be changed into, you have to murder it, make a pelt out of it, so it's seen taboo to wear predator animal pelts like coyotes or wolves in the community because you're kind of looking like, hey, I could be a skinwalker, you know?
Oh, wow. It's just like a fashion faux pas.
Yeah, but that's how they're said to transform is like you put a wolf pelt on you and then you would transform into a
it
wolf.
starts. Wow.
And that's just one of their skills. They're said to have the ability to possess people, to resurrect people from the dead, all by using black magic. There are many accounts online of reports of hearing knocking at the door or on the roof of the house, thought to be a skinwalker. This is probably the scariest ability to me that they're said to have. They're said to be able to mimic sounds of animals or people. So if like you had your dog inside, you could still hear your dog barking outside. Or if you heard knocking at the front door and your child or your mother was like yelling like help me, even though it's not them, that's like eek.
Yeah, that would be really hard. Yeah, that's like tricking your senses in that way that then you feel like it's so easy to fall for that. Of course you're going to fall for that. But it's funny that they knock. You know, they're very polite.
So that might be a thing that they can't come in without being invited. Like they want you to just leave your comfort zone to lure you away.
Wow.
They're said to be responsible for mutilated carcasses all around. Navajo don't talk about them because they're said to have skinwalkers living among them, and they just they can't tell who they are by just looking at them.
That must be scary. You're always probably checking out what everybody's wearing like every day. You know, it starts off like slow. You know what I mean? Like they have like a fake like nail, you know, a scratchy nail. And they're like, that's weird. I never saw that on Harry before. And then it's like, you know, the next night he comes out, you know, like
with a full set of Lee press-on nails.
Yeah, and that's scary too. But really, you got to be looking around for outfit changes, and especially you've got to know your pelts. You've got to know, you know, predator pelt.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if you were living in that community, you could probably pick the person out before they fully transform because there would be a hint of some sort.
By the clothing?
Well, there'll be a hint like the nail. You know, like they can't stand it. Like, you know what I mean? Like they got to put something on, even though they're not fully doing it yet, but they're so like excited about it. They're getting close to it. So they put some little piece, you know what I mean? Just like a hint of it, like an appetizer idea. And then they just feel like, wait, you know, like nobody knows, but it's obvious.
He'll just have like a wing taped on his back.
Yeah. Or like they have like a little horn, you know, a bump here that wasn't here. It's like, you know, it's going to come out to a horn.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, what's wrong with you? Like, oh, nothing. I just bumped my head.
But Katie will know.
Yeah, I'll know because I'm keeping an eye on these people and I'm going to be watching, especially when I'm sleeping. I'm watching. We better take shifts.
The shaman don't know who practices and who doesn't. From what I understand, you don't usually know unless you catch them in the act. And most of the time, you still don't know, but Katie knows.
Oh, my God.
But if they're hurt in animal form, it's said when they go back into human form, they'll still have that injury. So, like, if you cut its leg when it's a wolf, it will still have the cut when it's a human.
Oh, okay. That's how we're gonna figure out who it is.
Just keep a switchblade.
Well, yeah, or like a razor, you know, and we could just nick everybody. Just by accident. I'm sorry, and then we'll see if we'll see if the next day that you know they have the wound, or actually you would nick all the animals, I guess. Yeah,
to a coyote, you'd walk up to it and nick it. Eek.
Well, it's kind of like slashing tires, you know.
You're just gonna be quick and out of there.
Yeah, I always fantasize about slashing people's tires. I've never done it. Have you ever done it?
I have, but it's a lot harder. You think like, oh, it's in and out. It's not. You gotta like, it's a lot of force in it.
What do you use?
What do I use? It was when I was a kid I did it. It wasn't a good idea, but...
I know, but did you use like just a X-Acto knife?
Like a pocket knife we did it with.
Oh, okay. Thanks, because I need to learn a little about it. We'll talk later about that. We don't want to corrupt people around it.
So the creature is said to have a wide array of powers. This is a weird one. He's being able to control the weather is one of them. Reports of a sense of dread while in the presence of one. They are said to be able to read minds and the ability to possess another person with just eye contact.
I think I know some people like this already. You know that people, when you're around them, you feel that sense of dread?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're part of that, you know? Mm-hmm.
They're said to be grave robbers. They steal bones or anything left inside of the casket, and they're said to extract dust from the corpse that can be used as poison for its victims. The powder that they make out of it is called corpse powder, which can be blown into the victim's face, and it can cause sickness and death if not treated.
I wonder if that's true, if corpse powder would make you sick.
I really don't know. I was just thinking Egyptian tombs. You remember how you used to open it and everyone gets sick?
I thought that was like because of the spirit came out, or like they unearthed something.
Well, they said that it was because of the curse, but I thought it was just some kind of chemical mixture you're getting.
Oh,
I don't know.
I always figured it was just the curse. I didn't think of it that much, but that's probably a better answer.
It could be either one. I don't know. They're said to be able to run inhumanly fast and leap great bounds.
Well, yeah, they got the animal stuff going.
Yeah, but like 100 miles an hour, like just ridiculously, even a lot for an animal. Like their speed is just out of control.
Faster than we could see them run?
I don't know if faster than. There's been accounts of like someone will drive 100 miles an hour in their car and the animal's keeping up with them on the side.
Stop it.
Yeah. And how scary is that? And you're like, I'm getting away. And it's just like, whoop. You can look all over Reddit. There's hundreds of stories.
Oh my God. Wow. How could it be that you all, okay, how does it work that you're going to get in your car? You know, you've taken all this time to figure out there's going to be an animal running by at 100 miles an hour. Like, how would you time it? You know what I mean? And then you got to work your way up to 100.
I guess just look at your speedometer.
Where is the thing? You know what I mean? It's not like it's going to be like coming alongside the car.
Well, that's what they say is it's running next to it. So maybe they just take off after you. I'm not sure.
Well, that would make more sense. If you just are trying to catch it, I think that's a lost cause.
Yeah. You're not going to catch it if that's the case. No.
No. My dog used to run after cars.
Did he ever catch it?
No. Well, you know what he did once? He caught a lady riding a bicycle. He caught her skirt and he ripped it off.
Oh, no.
While she was riding it. Yeah, and she came to our house. She was pissed. She made my parents pay for her skirt. And she was embarrassed. Yeah. True story.
I'd probably be more embarrassed and just go right home. She went there skirtless, like pay for my skirt.
I think she came back after. I think she went home. And then she came back and like she was like, look at this, you know, like showed the. Okay.
I was picturing her in her bloomers and the ripped skirt in her hand with a finger waving in the other, you know?
I'm not that old. I grew up in the time of bloomers, although I would have liked to.
Well, I just saw Wicked, so I'm picturing like Elvira Gulch or something. You know what I mean?
I saw it too. Wasn't it so good?
It was so good.
I want to see it again.
Believe it.
I know. It was so good.
It was amazing. We all had tears in our eyes at the end. We were like...
I know. I had tears at the end too. It was very powerful, very good. And I didn't know what to expect. I tried not to read any reviews, nothing. So it was just like, it just kept being like, wow, wow, wow. You know, the whole thing was great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it like followed the play, but better.
Yeah. Yeah, and you wonder how they do it, because usually they can't do it, you know, but they did it. They did a really great job, whoever they are.
And they did a whole bunch of like little homages to like the original, which was so nice.
I know.
It was so good. And their voices.
What was the animal they put in the voices, forget it. But the animal they put, it wasn't a dog, but they put the animal in the little basket.
Oh, the cub. Yeah. I'm not even going to tell you because you don't want to know about part 2, but he's going to be somebody else. So.
All right. Well, anyway, I thought that was a cute little, you know, nod to the original.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I heard? Well, I read that a lot of the people from the original Wizard of Oz like died from all kind of chemical problems, like due to their costumes and the work environment.
I have a written Patreon on that. So if another day you want to record that with me, it's already done. Okay. So just another day, we'll record that.
All right, good.
Okay, let me get through this. To spot them in human forms, some places say that while in human form, they may have some animal-like creatures like more hair than normal or fangs, or they're said to have animal-esque eyes. And I'm sorry, I know that we keep going off topic, but do you know what I just learned about animals' eyes?
What?
So predator eyes on animals go up and down, and prey go left to right. Maybe I'm stupid, never knew that. But because they zone in, so if you think of like a cat or a snake, they go up and down, or like a frog will go left to right because they need to like watch their surroundings more.
So what are we? I can do both.
We're probably more predator-like. Yeah. We're circular. We don't really have the slit though.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that. I don't think you're dumb for not knowing that.
My son just told me and I was like, wow, I never thought of that. I was like, that is genius.
It is genius. I never knew about that either. Now I got to look it up.
To find out if you're a predator or prey?
I know what I am. Dr. Predator.
Uh-oh. And while in animal form, they are said to have human-like eyes, a little bit off. Like, I don't know if you remember on the Mothman episode when I talked about Men in Black, how they're just like almost human, but like not quite. So when you see animals that are like a little bit too stiff in their movements or something just isn't right on how they move or how they walk, or if you see those videos of the cats sitting straight up with their legs hanging down or the sheep walking on the back hind two legs.
Yeah.
And another big sign is said that they give off a smell of rotting flesh or sulfur. The rotting flesh because of the pelts. You know all about the pelts. Who am I telling? There are things that are said to be able to ward off or defeat the entity. I've seen like a vampire, you can use silver and that they need to be invited into your home. Just don't invite them in. Or a bullet or a knife in white ash. If that strikes them through the neck or the head. While others say conventional means cannot defeat the creature and only a medicine man or woman that's powerful enough can defeat the creature.
Yeah, that's what I would think. You need a counter.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to go up against one of these things.
No.
Or Navajo legend says that those, quote, those who do track a skinwalker and learn their true identity must pronounce the name of the evil one in full. Once this happens, the skinwalker will get sick or die for the wrongs that they've inflicted against others. So you'd have to say their full name.
Melissa.
No! I'm melting.
Just checking.
One of the most well-known references in pop culture today of skinwalkers is in the Skinwalker Ranch show, which I haven't seen yet. I think I'm probably the only person in the world, where they put up like cameras, alarms.
I'm the other one.
You haven't seen it either?
No.
Okay, good. Employees report all sorts of activity. The ranch has been like terrorizing people since the 90s. Some dismiss skinwalkers as just misidentified animals or AI or hoaxes, which I'm sure there are plenty of those. But there are a lot of similarities and encounters over the years, and to me personally, it gives it some credibility. Either way, people are either dismissive, intrigued, or terrified of the creature to this day.
Well, I guess what I would like to say about it is, I'm hoping that we're not disgracing the culture of the Navajo people by joking about this, because it probably, if it's a thing for them, then, I want to take it back.
Yeah.
Serious. I don't feel bad.
No, I know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful with any of this. It's such limited information out there, and that's it. But I guess I've seen in multiple places, too, that they can't hurt white people, like people outside of their culture. So I think we're good. Yeah. But then I've seen that they can. So I don't know. 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Because it's such a short story, due to the lack of info, I found a few accounts of people that I apparently encountered, I don't know, possible skinwalkers.
Maybe there'll be other people who listen and then know about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I never heard of it.
Oh, there's so many videos online, but I think a lot of them are fake, but there probably are some real ones. I just don't know how to decipher between AI and, I don't know. But they're the ones that like morph. that they say are online, but I think that they have to be on Navajo land to be Skinwalkers. So a lot of them that are like in non-Navajo land are most likely fake.
Well, aren't there a lot of creatures that morph like within all different cultures, aren't there?
Yes.
Yeah. So this, maybe it's just a universal thing, and then each culture has like their own version of it, but it does exist. Because think about all that, I remember you did one like it was like from the Philippines or something, and it was a thing that could like morph into something else. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, the tikbalang? The horse?
Yeah.
This one is from Navajo Joe. He said, I was a kid when this happened. My uncle and I were finishing up gathering firewood for my grandmother because it was getting dark. Driving back on a dirt road at about 30 miles per hour, give or take 5 miles per hour, I had this awful sense of being watched. Before I could turn to look out my window, the passenger side, my uncle quickly shouted, "Don't." I completely froze. My heart felt like it was beating out of my chest, then completely stopped when I heard a tap tap on my window. My uncle sped up and was loudly praying in my native language. I didn't know what was going on and thought it was over till our truck suddenly dipped from the bed. My uncle then started saying, quote, "Look at me and don't turn away," over and over. Then I heard it again, tap, tap, but from the window behind me. It was getting harder for me to breathe and I wanted to cry. A minute or two passed and the truck dipped again. My uncle looked around and sighed. It was quiet besides the truck and the road. He looked at me and said, "We will ask your father to do a prayer in the morning so the evil will forget our faces." This was, I guess, the Navajo to English equivalent. I remember curling up on the seat and just staring at the radio, watching the time, listening to my uncle sing an old prayer till we got to my grandmother's house. I called my uncle because I had a nightmare about that night. We talked about it for a bit. He said, "I didn't see faces, just eyes, like brake lights you see on the road. I watched you." Before hanging up, I tried joking with him about it. "Why didn't you just step on the brake when it was in the back?" No laughter, just a pause, because it wasn't alone.
Wow. That sounds terrifying.
Right? See, it keeps up with the freaking car.
I don't like it. Yeah, and it's knocking on different spots. It just makes me want to like curl up into a ball too, just be like, I'm so scared when I'm in the car that there's like the murderer behind me. Remember that whole stupid thing from a million years ago? I still think about that. I still check my back seat.
Yep. It was the guy was flashing you and the murderer was in the back seat.
Yep.
What was that? Urban Legends? The movie?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll just do one more story. I have other ones, but this is a short one. This one's called by Half-Breed Prince. It said, "A Navajo girl I know said her home used to be her grandfather's. When her mom was young, a coyote tried breaking through the windows by the front door. Her grandfather went out and shot it. It yelped and ran into the desert. The next day, he tracked it to the highway, and the blood trail disappeared there. They said they heard that a naked woman was found shot at that location and rushed to the hospital the previous night."
Yeah, that was one. Definitely. Yep.
But yeah, that's it. There's hundreds, thousands of stories of encounters with skinwalkers online.
Wow. Well, thanks for enlightening me.
But yeah, I do apologize. I hope I didn't offend anybody by doing this, because I know we're not supposed to talk about it or say it, but it's everyone's fault for requesting it. So thank you so much for listening, and I'm sorry for telling you the story when you're sitting in your closet, spooked out.
That's okay.
But yeah, if you get a chance, look up some, like, even on TikTok, you can see some videos. A lot of them are fake, but that's the basic idea of them, like, just morphing into.
I'm not allowed on TikTok, so I have to look somewhere else.
You're not?
No, I banned myself.
I see that. I can sit down and do it, and you blink, and it's like 20 minutes went by, and you're staring at nothing.
I know. And then it's like an hour ago. You're like, you start to feel sick, and you're like, how did I end up here? You start off with one simple thing, and it just always brings you to like a dark place. So I decided I wasn't allowed to do it. I have to make a lot of rules like that for myself.
I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you so much for coming on, Kate.
Thanks for having me. Bye. Bye.
Thank you
Bye.
for listening. If you need more content or just want to help support the podcast, head on over to patreon.com and search Ouch, Was That a Ghost? If you need some snazzy merch, you can find it at crowdmade.com by searching Ouch, Was That a Ghost? If you have a story you'd like to share, you can email it to ouchwasthataghost@yahoo.com. You can also find us on Facebook and all the other social media platforms under Ouch, Was That a Ghost?
Help me.
All links can also be found on ouchwasthataghost.com.